Bitcoin price prediction. Is Bitcoin really going to plummet to 60K? The shocking truth revealed: Bitcoin is crashing and could be heading straight for 60K. The crypto world is in turmoil, and investors are panicking. Is this the beginning of the end? Will Bitcoin crash even further or make a shocking recovery? Stay with me until the very end, because the answer isn't what you expect. Bitcoin's recent price action has shaken the market, leaving investors in suspense. Many fear that this drop is just the beginning of a major downturn, while others believe it's a setup for a historic bull run. The reality: the truth is more complicated than most people realize. Let's dive into this Bitcoin price prediction to uncover why it's dropping, what experts are saying, and whether this is a disaster or a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The final revelation at the end of this video will change everything. But the problem is this: why is Bitcoin dropping? Bitcoin has always been volatile, but this decline is different. Several major factors are pushing Bitcoin downward. Regulatory pressures and government policies. The US government has been cracking down on crypto regulations, creating uncertainty in the market. The Trump administration has implemented strict economic measures, including spending cuts and tariffs, which are affecting investor confidence. Upcoming policy changes could either stabilize or destabilize the market even further. Macroeconomic factors and interest rates. The Federal Reserve's monetary policy has not been crypto-friendly, keeping interest rates higher than expected. Inflation remains a concern, making investors shift to safer assets like gold instead of speculative ones like Bitcoin. Market manipulation and investor sentiment. Large crypto holders, whales, are influencing prices, causing mass liquidations. Hedge fund managers like Lecker Capital's Quinn Thompson predict a slow and painful decline rather than a sudden crash. The slow bleed phenomenon. Unlike previous crashes where Bitcoin dropped quickly, analysts warn that this could be a gradual grind down, keeping investors on edge. Thompson warns, people will keep asking, is this the bottom? But it may not come anytime soon. So here is the most important question which everybody wants to know. How can Bitcoin recover? Despite the negative outlook, Bitcoin has a history of bouncing back from major crashes. Here's how it could recover. Long-term adoption and institutional investments. Companies like MicroStrategy and Tesla are still holding large amounts of Bitcoin. As more institutions recognize Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation, we could see renewed buying interest. Regulatory clarity. While regulations have caused uncertainty, clear guidelines could make Bitcoin more legitimate. If governments introduce fair regulations, it could reignite investor confidence. Bitcoin halving and supply shock. The upcoming Bitcoin halving event will reduce the supply of new Bitcoin, historically leading to major bull runs. Past halving. Events in 2012, 2016, and 2020 triggered massive price increases. Retail investors and mass adoption. Increased adoption by payment platforms like PayPal and Square could stabilize prices. The benefits. What happens if Bitcoin survives? If Bitcoin weathers this storm, it could reach new heights. Here's what that means for investors. Potential for massive gains. Historical trends show that every major Bitcoin crash is followed by a massive bull run. Some analysts still believe Bitcoin could hit 200K plus in the next bull cycle. Stronger and more resilient market. Regulatory clarity could bring more institutional money into the space. A mature market means less volatility and more stability for long-term holders. Weed out. Weak hands. Every market downturn shakes out weak investors, leaving behind committed holders. This leads to a stronger, more valuable Bitcoin ecosystem. The big question: will Bitcoin really drop to 60K? Now the million-dollar question: Bitcoin price prediction. Is Bitcoin really going to crash to 60K? According to Quinn Thompson, it's not a question of if, but when. I could see Bitcoin dropping to the 6 handle by the end of the year, says Thompson, predicting a price between 60K, 69K. However, he also warns that this won't be a quick crash. Instead, it'll be a slow bleed that confuses investors. Some bullish analysts believe Bitcoin will hold above 60K and recover soon. Others argue that macroeconomic pressures could push it even lower, possibly to $60K before rebounding. So what's the truth? Here's the shocking twist. Despite all the panic, Bitcoin has always bounced back stronger. This crash might just be a setup for the next massive bull run. Every major Bitcoin drop has shaken out weak investors, but those who held strong during past downturns saw life-changing gains when the market rebounded. Oh, what should you do as an investor? Stay informed, watch the markets closely, and follow expert insights. Diversify. Don't put all your money into one asset. Spread your investments. Think long-term. Bitcoin has survived countless crashes before. History suggests it could bounce back again. Before you go, drop a comment below. Do you think Bitcoin will crash to 60K, or will it rebound sooner than expected? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more expert crypto insights. Coming up next. In our next video, we reveal shocking Bitcoin price predictions that will change the way you think about crypto forever. Stay tuned.